Hello, good evening from Azusa, California, USA. This is a program called Peace Break Program, hosted at the Makaya International Meditation Center. And this program run by Peace Point Meditation. My name is Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. I'm here with you all around the world and to share peace and guide you to practice meditation all together. And I would like to say hi, many of you who are joining now. I'd like to say hi to Paul, Rose. Okay, thank you for joining. And as also thank you, many of you who coming later. I'm grateful to be here with you. And even though we never known before, we never met before, but I think meditation is a universal practice that bring everyone together to be one heart, that we embrace together with the thing that we call the peace and happiness. This is what everyone around the world yearn for it, right? So how about in Australia, Paul? What time is it there? So I thank you thank you for joining and be part of the program. And also in California as well. And I like to say hi to James Simpson. Okay, thank you for joining. Nice to meet you again. All right, today, just get back to, okay, it's 12 p.m. in Australia, all right? Over here in California, it's 7 p.m. in evening. Okay, so even though we have different time zone, but we all have the same time of practice. We call the inner peace time. We say that, right? And this is amazing, right? I need to thankful for the technology, the pandemic as well. This is the bright side, right? We can have the opportunity to meditate together and to know each other from being with the program. Not only this program, around the world that everyone need to embrace and support one another to pass through the difficulties together. And with the spiritual practice, will bring us to find a way to get around the uncertainty, get around the problems and worries and fear and like the misery that you may have in life and that happen to our friends and people we know. This is tough. This is a really hard time for us. But if we are aware and be mindful to understand the world in this time is the world of changing. So not only this present time is in the past that people have been through this before us and they can pass through it and can survive. So we as well, at least we are still survive and we still have mind and body and we're not really we are meditating and we still have time to strengthen our soul, strengthen our will to go on life in the midst of the difficulties, right? So I just would like to support you and like to we have to go together and encourage one another with the meditation practice. As I said, it's a universal practice that whoever, any backgrounds, any faith, if we close your eyes and quiet the mind, let the mind to still and with peaceful feeling, then everyone will experience the same thing. It's the nature of the mind that once it's still, once it's clear and bright and purified, and then it will open up to receive the energy of peace within. So this is amazing that our own mind can absorb either good or bad feelings. And once we let the mind to be still at the middle and inactive, that means the mind start to collect the energy of peace from being still. And with a length of the time that we can still the mind, and then the peace energy will arise and emerge more and more. Let us feel happy about our own self. This is the positive emotion, positive feeling that we gain from the meditation practice. It's not just only the peace and happiness we gain from meditation. It's about the knowledge that we can learn from our own mind. With my what I learn and what I practice about meditation, apart from the peace and happiness that I have gained and teach people, it's about the wisdom or the knowledge that I myself and many of you as a practitioner, you can connect with another kind of the knowledge we call the wisdom, the knowledge that's from doing nothing, the knowledge from being still the mind at one point. And this is the gateway to understand and discover the true nature of the mind from within. So that's true nature of the mind. It comes from the very pure mind, very bright and clear, like a water, like clean and clear and very, very clear and very crystal clear. If you can imagine, the cleaner and clear water can be utilized in the very essential using, right? So essential use for the water, we can use in the situation that we need very clean water, like in the hospital. And in the hospital, we need cleanliness, right? So the water need to be very clean, and then we can use for the patient to use as part of the treatment, part of the medication, right? So we compare with the mind. When the mind is clear and clean like water and crystal clear, really good quality of the water, so we easy to use that water, use the energy from the cleanliness, use the energy from the clarity of that to fight and against the negativities from life that we having or we have faced every day. So this is the benefit of meditation that sometimes we overlook it, and not just only the peace and happiness, but way deeper in there. So we need to learn from that step by step, and it takes time and need the consistency to practice to gain more skill on that, right? And with the consistency, it means that we put the meditation practice in our daily basis, less or more, if we can do it regularly. So it becoming the development of the mind, and the mind we get used to the purity, we get used to the positive energy. So that's difficult for the mind to stay with the dark side of the whatever happening around us, right? So whatever happening outside, if we can train the mind very well and we keep cleaning the mind from meditation regularly, so it doesn't affect our mind much, right? It may have some effects or some impact on mind, like maybe just instead of more impacts, but become less impacts, okay? If we can compare before we practice meditation in the past, and now we get practicing meditation as daily basis, so we can see the different, the transformation of ourselves. Some of you may feel like you are a calmer person, you're be happier person, and very mindful and aware of whatever happening in your life more than before. So this is the difference. But the mind can be trained to be the better quality, and we can improve the ability from inside out. So once the mind is clear, the problems become clearer, and we can find a way to go around the problems from the awareness and mindfulness that we have gained from the practicing, right? So now this is what we learn from meditation. And once we know this and we start to practice, there's a technique that to let the mind to be still. In Buddhism, we have 40, in Theravada Buddhism, or in the part of we call samatha meditation, or the part of the to still the mind, to calm the mind down and let go of all thoughts, which we call samatha meditation. So this samatha meditation is the process that we use a variety of techniques to tame the mind, to quiet the mind and let the mind clear from all thoughts and from negativities. And there are 40 techniques in Buddhism. And this technique that I'm going to teach you today, and so far it we call the middle meditation, is a meditation technique that use the brightness or the visualization from the mind, inside the mind, to stay the mind with it. That means that we welcome the mind to stay with something bright and clear from within. So this is a technique that brings the mind to the center of the body. And the center of the body is a gateway to the true peace within. As my teacher, my great teacher, Venerable Pramongkol Thep Muni, the person who discovered this technique actually have been taught by the Buddha. He said that stillness of the mind is the key to the success. So this means that the stillness of the mind will bring peace, happiness, and the energy of peace to bring the happiness and success from spiritual life and material life at the same time. So this is what we are going to learn about that. It's simple and easy to learn. Just be still, relax. We start with the relaxation of the physical body first. Every and all the techniques of meditation start with the body relaxation to let go all distractions from the ache and pain that we may have on the physical body. So for sure, we are human beings. We always have pain, right, and ache and sore from the body and cannot stay for long. So we need to adjust that, and every moment to train the mind to be still. We need the time, longer time, to stay with the mind, to let the mind to be still by itself. We don't want the mind to be distracted from the external things like the physical part. That's very important. We try the best to let go the feeling of ache or pain. Okay, and also the thoughts, that the thing that is normal for every one of us. We need to handle with the thoughts with a smart way. We not gonna against it, okay? Even though we know that we don't want the mind to think about anything, but the thoughts, maybe our distractions, we need to handle it with the gentle way. Don't against it, but use some technique that to uh, sway the mind to be and stay with the something that we created in the mind. Okay, there's two techniques or three techniques, right, to stay the mind still inside ourselves. Don't let the mind stay outside. The first technique is breathing. Okay, you can just breathing in and out and follow your breath in and out until you feel at the present moment and inside yourself, and observe that breathing until your mind is calm and clear. Number two is the technique of the visualizations. It is a way that we imagine some object that you like, that's something natural or something simple to think, like something round and like in the nature, like the full moon, the star, or the sun. And this is the imagination that we create in the mind. And also you can use some picture of the nature as well, like behind me, the natural places. They can be used at the visualization as well. And the third technique is the mantra, repeating the mantra. The mantra is a word that we hear silently from inside yourself. Just feel that the sound of the word coming from center of your belly, okay, inside yourself, and enjoy listening and repeating that mantra. So the traditional word that I basically use is Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang is a Pali language. It's an Indian term that the Buddha used to teach the meditation. It means the righteous way to purity. So I will guide you with the Samarang as well during the practice. Samarang, Samarang. Just hear the sound softly and gently from the center of your belly. And the same way that we enjoy listening our favorite music and stay with that sound inside yourself, that means that the mind will won't go away. It will stay with the sound until it's clear and calm by itself. And the three techniques that I recommended, it's just the tools for you to stay the mind still. If your mind is already still, you don't need to use it, okay? It's just like the vehicles, like a car or some vehicles that we use to travel to our destination. So if it's difficult for us to stay the mind calm, we use the vehicle, okay, to pass through it. And once it's stable, once the mind is calm and stable and relaxed, and then at that moment you don't need to use the tools or techniques that I recommended anymore. Okay, just keep the feeling of peacefulness, calmness, or relaxation with your mind continuously at one point. Okay, the point that you feel comfortable inside yourself. Okay, inside ourselves, you can imagine that your body is empty space inside, like hollow, like feel the body is light. Okay, the feeling of lightness will happen, will arise when we set free the distractions from the physical body. So now we are going to learn from that. Okay, so just not really, don't worry about anything. Okay, I will guide you again step by step on that. But for you who are you are the old students or have been practicing for a long time, you just go ahead and follow your own technique. Okay, right? Sounds good. Okay, thank you very much for everyone for joining now. Okay, John Chabot, hello. Okay, all right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Anyone ready? Okay, you can type one for me if you are ready. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Now prepare yourself to meditate. Sit back and relax. Ready. Now sit comfortably, cross-legged or on the chair and on your couch. Feel relaxed. Feel comfortable at your home. Don't worry about anything. Okay. And stay mindful about sitting posture. Now very softly and very gently. Gradually close our eyes. Close your eyes softly and gently. Close your eyes softly. At the same way, we are going to fall asleep. And we just simply observe our physical body to let go all tension and stress from every part of the body. Take a few moments to scan our physical body, to relax every muscle. Let us start to relax the muscle on our head. Use our physical senses, our feelings, to relax the muscle on our head, down to our forehead, around our eyes. Loosen the muscle of our cheeks, our chin and our jaw. Relax the muscle of our neck, down the shoulders, to the chest and the back. Keep our back upright at the same straight line of the neck and the back. To keep the body posture to be balanced, that help us to sit comfortably. Relax the muscle of our arms, down to our fingers. Rest our palms and hands on our laps, relaxingly and freely. Feel the relaxation to stream down to our abdomen, down to our hips, our bottom. Slowly relax the muscle of our legs, our knees, our feet, all the way down to the tip of the toes. We adjust the posture once again during the relaxation in the body. While we feel the relaxation is streaming and flow freely throughout the body, we also adjust the posture until we can tell ourselves this posture we can sit as long as we like, with no concern and worry about pain and ache. Until we feel entire body is fully relaxed, so free, soft and gentle. We start to feel so calm and relaxed. as every muscle in the body is free from tension. Let us feel so comfortable and refreshed in the sitting posture that we enjoy the moment of calmness, the moment of serenity that we allow ourselves, allow our mind to rest, to find peace within, to set aside our thoughts. We just simply let go our worries, let go all responsibilities that may remain in your mind. We don't want the mind to distract with the external world. We welcome the mind that we feel the awareness to stay inside ourselves. Feel ourselves sitting alone in the vast open space. You may imagine you're sitting in the middle of the serene forest with the mountains around you, with the breeze, the sunshine, the fresh air that coming from all directions toward us, where we're sitting in the serenity of the forest with natural places where we feel secure, feel relaxed and very comfortable. As we feel more comfortable and relaxed with the mind and body, we can feel the body becoming lighter and lighter, becoming spacious and blended with the air around us. With the lightness of the physical body, let us feel sometimes we are blended with the air and feel the sense of disappearance of the body with a feeling of peace and happiness from being still and calm. The calmness will grow and expand naturally as the mind is becoming free from our thoughts. We stay awareness with our own relaxation, with the present moment here and now. Enjoy sitting in the freshness environment with the fresh air that we breathe in and out slowly and deeply. Take a few deep breaths to feel in the positivity, the energy from the nature, to feel the mind. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Let the fresh air to feel the mind. Let it flow down gradually, slowly to the center of our belly, and slowly breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. We feel so relaxed, more calm and relaxed, as the mind becoming lighter, becoming spacious and free from external world. We allow the mind to stay at the center space inside ourselves, wherever we feel most comfortable. We enjoy observing the mind, enjoy being in peace with relaxed and comfortable feeling continuously. Let the mind naturally rest at one point. Allow the mind to expand the happiness, the calmness continuously as long as we can. There is no rush and expectation. We don't want to get anything. We don't want to compete with anyone, even with ourselves. We just be neutral, be relaxed, with a feeling of peace and joy, here and now, continuously. Let the mind to cultivate peace and purity. Observe the feeling of peace and happiness further. We know the mind is becoming expansive. We recognize our own peace, that we are absorbing the positive feelings from our own mind continuously. With a feeling of peace and relaxation, we allow the mind easy to be still. And the more the mind is still, the more peace will come automatically. The peacefulness and happiness will grow once the mind becomes a standstill. We just observe and recognize our own peace. Be with the peacefulness and relaxation continuously. We also use our own technique to stay the mind calm, to protect the mind to wander. We can visualize the bright shining object like the shining full moon, the shining star, or the bright shining sun. Be with the bright shining object continuously with peace and joy. be at ease and simple. We can also repeat the mantra, enjoy the sound of mantra from within. Sammarahang, Sammarahang, Sammarahang. We enjoy observing the bright shining object or the mantra until the mind becoming still and free from our thoughts. At that moment, we can stay the mind peaceful at the middle of the middle space inside ourselves. Be satisfied and be at ease and kind with our own mind. We enjoy the moment of peace from within. If the mind out of the tracks or wanders again, feel free to bring the mind back with our own technique. Use our mindfulness to stay the mind at one point. If there is a distraction from physical body, you can also readjust your body again. Keep the balance of comfort and consciousness with the mind harmoniously. From now on, let us enjoy the moment of peace in silence. Sammaraham. 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 We maintain the mind softly and gently right at the center space. We experiencing the peace energy from within with peace and joy, with relaxed and comfortable feelings. Once our mind is becoming more still, more subtle and tender, we will experience the inner peace, the expansion of happiness. Let us feel so comfortable, so refined and energized. Our whole being becoming one with the inner space, with the brightness and clarity that we can experience from our own mind. As the mind is stable, purer and brighter, as is collecting the peace energy, we allow the mind to purify itself. Let it becoming bright and clear. Let it becoming the radiant of peace that we can experience by our own mind. There is no expectation, no doubt and question about anything. Let the mind becoming a standstill naturally. Observe every inner experience with neutral mind, with the neutrality. There is no expectation at all. Once the mind is deep down and clear and bright further, the mind will be meditated to the center of the body by its own. Let us feel so spacious, so still, so subtle. Like the feeling we see the bird feather floating down from the sky, slowly down, touching the still surface of the water, without making the surface breaking. We just simply stay the mind there with peace and joy. Keep the equilibrium of the mind continuously. we can experience the radiant of peace further as the peace energy keep arising and radiating from the source of true peace, right in the middle of ourselves. We just allow the mind to expand the peaceful feelings, expands the happiness at becoming the love and kindness from the purity inside. Let peace energy to expand further, naturally cover ourselves. Let it cover the whole place we live. Let it becoming the radiant of peace, the radiant of love and kindness that we share with all living beings around us, circling, encircling the whole place, the whole city, covering the whole world. Let it cover the whole universe as we are the center of His energy, so bright and clear, so energized, so calm and gentle. We make a wish for all living beings who receive our peace energy that full of love and kindness to be happy. May they be peaceful, live in harmony and peace. May they be free from suffering and danger, be free from sorrow and sadness. Let peace energy to fulfill the whole world, to all people around the world, to live in peace and harmony, be well and safe. We also share love and kindness with those who passed away and have died from COVID-19 around the world. May they rest in peace and be happy at all times. We share love and kindness with our beloved ones who's living or passed on. May our beloved ones be happy and peaceful, be safe, be prosperous in life, be well and live long. If our beloved ones pass away, may they rest in peace. We also connect the mind with the peace energy. Let the peace energy to purify our whole being be bright and clear, crystal clear like a dewdrop on the glass blade, crystal clear and bright like a midday sun, cool and calm at the center space. At the end of session, we are going to reconnect the mind with the surroundings. we just simply and gradually expand our awareness that full of peace and happiness. Reconnect with the physical senses, that we can feel the warm air around us. We can observe our breathing in and out, and we can hear the sound of environment. While the mind maintains peaceful inside and calm from within, now very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready and comfortable, slowly open our eyes. You may move your body and stretch your muscle to bring the comfort back and maintain the mind peaceful inside yourself and enjoy and be with the happiness we have gained. How was your meditation? I hope you have a great experience. Can find your own center, peace and happiness, right? I feel grateful and feel happy to be with you all. I feel like we all, as the same family, that we are like brothers and sisters, even though we have different backgrounds and faiths and whatever we have in difference, it's just the external things. But the internal, we have the same thing. It's a peaceful mind. The mind is clear from negativities. Maybe it's not completely disappear from the mind, but at least we can find the positivity and the energy from peace within. That it is the essential that we can utilize the peace energy from our mind to reduce our negativities, our suffering, our worries and fear or uncertainty that may cause the mind to be down. But we don't want to be like that, right? And it's easy for the mind to deal with it with the mindfulness that we maintain aware our mind, not really attached on the negativity much. And this is what we can learn from meditation. Not just only read, not just only listen to me, to the guidance, but just from the real practice, the real experience that you gain from your own. Some of you have the good experience that I do read now is Paul, your mind stopped for a while. Wow, wonderful. You know, this is a very good experience. So please remember, how could you let your mind become stopped for a while? Stop the mind is not really easy, but it has to be really exact and right amount of comfort, consciousness, and the right amount of time of stillness. So I'm very thank you for your comments and your experience. It's really good on that. Please keep practicing and don't be upset about that. Just only a while. If you use the same technique, the right technique, next time you will meet that experience again. Your mind will stop again, and even longer than this time. Okay. And John, thank you, Long Pi. How do you feel today? How was your meditation experience today, John? Okay. So this is what I like to urge you and encourage all of you to be consistent in meditation practice. So it's our own responsibility to stay in peace or not. Okay, and with the peace and happiness that we gain from meditation, it's just like the medication from the mind. It's just like a vitamin that we take every day that to supplement, to supply our mind to be strong, to be healthy. It's part of spiritual health that we have to stay hand in hand with the physical health. So not just only go to the gym and do exercising, but the mind as a spirituality, you need to take care very well as well from the meditation practice. And I would like you to keep going, keep practicing, and tell me what you have gained from meditation. What's the benefit of meditation that let you be better and improve and solve the problems with your energy from peace, with the wisdom you gain from the guidance or from your own experience, how you can utilize in your daily basis. And thank you very much again, everyone, for joining, for being peace together. And I would like to give you the blessing. With the power of peace, energy, with the power of purity of my teacher and myself, may all energy becoming the brightness in your mind, bringing you the success, happiness, prosperity, and may you be safe and be successful in whatever you make a wish. And whenever you meditate, may you can find your own peace easily, can find your inner peace and true happiness within yourself easily without delay. Thank you very much again. Thank you for joining. Be safe, be comfort and support one another, and hope to see you next time. Bye bye now.